YouTubers, this is your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. Today I'm doing my newest movie review on the latest Disney Plus original movie, Peter Pan and Wendy. You heard me. This is an adaptation to the animated Peter Pan movie that came out in 1953. And after watching this, I really did love it. The director, the director of this movie really knew what he was doing, and he was really obligated to making this movie happen. So it's telling the story of Wendy Darling and her brothers John and Michael. Wendy isn't ready to grow up. Wendy isn't ready to grow up, and she once she says that, she meets none other than Peter Pan, who comes to her house and sweeps her and her brothers off to Neverland, where they meet none other than Captain Hook, played by Jude Law, and the Lost Boys, and Tiger Lily. So, again, this is a really good adaptation, but it also did have a couple of problems to it that I have to point out as well. So let's get on to the positives and negatives. First off are the positives. The young actors and actresses in this movie, like the actress that played Wendy Darling, she was very talented, and I honestly loved her as Wendy. No one else can bring the heart and soul to Wendy like this young actress did with Wendy. I can honestly say she really had me invested in the role, in her role. I was so invested, and she was really bringing Wendy Darling to heart, to real life. And I can tell you this with an honest opinion, you are going to love her. You're going to love the young actress that played Wendy. And also, the Lost Boys, and Tiger Lily, they were all good additions as well. This is just all their performances were astounding and pretty fun to watch. I can say with an honest heart that it was just perfect. Another another positive that I love most is the story itself. The story itself was really touching and heartwarming. I did shed a few tears here and there. It felt like it was really sticking with the animated version, but also adding a couple of twists on the movie too that you're going to really love and enjoy seeing. I can say this. I can say this with an honest and open heart that you are gonna love this, and it really brings the joy to everybody who watches it. Anyone who sees this movie and will be able to understand the story itself, understand the story itself, will be able to really, really invest in the story. Another positive is, well, we get to learn the backstory of Peter Pan and Wendy. I mean, Peter Pan and Captain Hook. Sorry, guys. My mind's all over the place. I'm sorry. We get to learn the backstory of Peter Pan and Captain Hook, and it's a really interesting backstory between those two. They have been fighting for a very long time, but honestly, I can't spoil the movie on why they're fighting. When you see the movie and see their backstory, you're going to tear up and honestly feel so much sadness and understand why they were fighting. Why have they been fighting for a very long time? That is just something everyone is going to really enjoy seeing. And that's it for my positives. On to the negative. I think the one problem I had was like the actor that was playing Peter Pan. I did love seeing him in this movie, but at the same time, I wasn't exactly invested in his role, though. I usually, I think if they really, I think if the actor who played Peter Pan, if he really, I think if he worked on really bringing the heart and soul to Peter Pan, it would have been a good movie. But he did have a few good parts in the movie. I'm not gonna lie about that. He was really good in some parts, but as for the rest of the movie, I wasn't really excited for it. I re- I really did think he needed some work. That's just my opinion. That's the only negative I have. Actually, there's one other negative. The one negative I have is, well, we see the crocodile, and it's kind of different from the animated movie, but I think the crocodile needs some work too. It could have been better if they made the crocodile more fun and exciting and appealing too. That's the one thing I think they needed to work on as well. And that's it for my positives and negatives. On to my rant. This live action adaptation of the animated version of Peter Pan was still good. Don't get me wrong. I love seeing Jude Law play Captain Hook because we've seen him play so many roles in the past, such as Dumbledore. We've seen him in Rise of the Guardians, voicing Pitch, and many other roles as well. I can tell you this. You're gonna have a blast watching this movie, and honestly see all the magic and everything as well. What else I can say is that Alan Tudyk, I cannot pronounce his name. Alan Tudyk. He played Hey Hey, Duke of Westleton. He also plays the father of Wendy and her siblings, so he was really interesting to see because we're used to seeing him play animated characters, but now that he was in this live action adaptation, I was invested myself. I was really invested. I was really invested. I was really invested, and I was excited. So yes, I can say this, he was really good. But the movie itself is heartwarming, fun, entertaining. Everybody is going to want to check this movie out and just have a fun time watching this movie. Hang on, guys. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. So, yeah. Please forgive me. Yeah, but everyone is going to have a fun time watching this movie and just enjoy themselves. I I can say this: once you watch this movie, you're gonna have a fun time and just enjoy yourself. And at the beginning of the movie, be on the lookout for the Disney 100 logo because it was great. It was legit great. I loved it. And that's it for my rant, guys. I am so sorry about this. Give me a sec. That's it for my rant, guys. On to the rating. On to the rating. I give this. I am so sorry about this, guys. Give me a minute. I apologize. I apologize. On to the rant, guys. I give Peter Pan and Wendy a solid B. I hope everybody can see it. It's a B. Because it was really entertaining. The actor that played Peter Pan, he did have a few good moments as Peter Pan, but I still think he just wasn't investing enough. The story itself was magical, fun, heartwarming, and really could make you cry as well. But you're still going to enjoy the rest of the movie itself. It's good. And also, the graphics in this movie were phenomenal too. But some of it could have been better. Some of it could have been better and needed some really hard, really a lot of work. And also, what else I can tell you is that you are gonna love this movie. Disney really did a phenomenal job capturing the magic of Peter Pan and the rest of his friends. You are going to be so surprised and blown away when you watch this movie. Trust me, you will not be disappointed whatsoever. And that's it for my movie review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you guys thought of Peter Pan and Wendy. Subscribe and share with everyone you know. And press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.